And welcome to the Lardeau Valley Museum Historical Society of Lardeau Valley. Without any further ado, let's listen off me and let's go. Welcome.
Came from the Bullock Mine.
No way, cool. So you see right there.
It was a great project of Ernie Alexander. Did you know?
There's a read up right there. Bullock Mine and its air compressor. So you'll see this right there. That's quite the compressor. This back there. We got this. This reads Lardeau Valley Steam Donkey Engine, a story of facts, fate, and good fortune. There's this right there. So we got some pretty cool, whatever this is actually. It looks pretty unique. I'll show you around. We got places we'll be heading into. Some exhibits that they have over here that we'll take a look at. Right here. Then we'll get to over here. Wow. I love these. Look like barns. Right? Yeah.
This building was originally in Lardeau.
No way.
I think it had to do with the railway. It was where there was a little rail line that went from Lardeau
Yeah?
up the Girard, and people would store stuff in there that was getting delivered or picked up by the train.
Whoa.
This kind of freight cargo.
And then we get these old boats.
Oh, boats.
Do you remember Sean and Matthew Brenton?
I'd like to say, yeah.
That was this was their dad's.
Argenta, especially by
That one?
Yeah, the green
Wow.
one. Yeah.
I like this one, and I like that one too.
Last one around. Now you see behind it there is also one, but it's not in.
You'll see this one too. Then we get these tractors over there. Then we get this. It's all covered up under here. Information kiosk. It's right there.
Oh, and then I should actually.
And I get this log cabin right inside. Nice wheelbarrow. We'll head inside here.
Let us know if you have any questions.
Okay. There. Open up this. So we're heading to the inside now. This is in the inside of it. Along the log cabins. We'll take a look at that. We got other places that we'll look to in the exhibits here that they have. Here. Old stove. Old kitchen. Old table. This reminds me of a long time ago. I had one of these a long time ago. I love the setup there. Got some more pictures and other snowshoes. Nice bed. It's right there. More snowshoes. old cabinet, chair. Take a look up at take a look up the ceiling. We have is a floating lamp. This one here is a floating lamp. Almost like Harry Potter, the floating lamp, but different. I'm gonna take a picture of that. If I can. I'll take a different angle at it. There. A lamp that is mysteriously floating. By what? By magic. Seen just above where my head is. It's right there. Look outside. Now we'll head outside. I love the log cabin. Right here. Looks very, very nice. Completely epic. Wow. I love how it looks. From there. Love how all these three things are together here. So we saw inside there. Then we get these in here. Back up so you can take a look at all three. I want to take a picture of all three of them. Love how they got this.
Probably Chris Peterson built that.
Wow. I'm gonna take a look over here and see these three. Next, we'll take a look inside over here. And so this is fairly big, so let's see just how much rooms we can actually see. Wow. We'll take a look inside there. Then we got that thing right there. We'll take a look over here. We'll say the biggest for the last. The museum part is the female most. We'll say the biggest for the last, like I said. We'll get to the smallest first, and then we'll get to this after. This one here is tourist station. Doors open. See this wheel right there. See the window there. Before we actually get any inside, let's take a look at this readout. It reads, Gerard Hatcheries Outbuilding. And that's what, believed that was it before it became the station. Right there. This here was what you see here, and that's what you see just right there. So a picture for this. Now let's get into the inside. Here the cracks of this. We'll get into the inside. Here we are inside of this one. We'll take a look around here. It's pretty small. And then the biggest to last, we got lots of stories to climb. Be here. You can see here, we got some old readouts in here. Old map. And other here too. You want that one. If you look up from there, we got is an antler piece right there. Some other old stuff here. Pictures. there and right there. And then we get to over here. All that from there. More old pictures. See there. And then we got this big one, a larger map right there. And they're floating a lamp of some sort. And we got this here. Nice doily. We get some pamphlets right there. And it's an old map just right there. Seems right there. Back up. You get to see this here. Whatever that is. This is another very cool exhibit. They also take donations as well too. And this is has like historical stuff and heritage stuff here as well too. Here in Lardeau Valley. And that's over here in the museum, which is what this is. Now that we've seen the inside here, let's take a look at the biggest part that I was saving the best for the last. First, let's take a look at this old wood stove of some kind seen just right there. So that's the tourist station that we just been in. And now, the final one, the museum. This, I believe, has like 2 or 3 stories to see. The exhibits in the inside. Down here, you can see, it says History of Our Museum Building. You can see all the places on here. Arrows there, you can see all the names pointing down here on what each one are. And same with what you'll see here too. All from there. Now let's head into the museum. The big museum scene just right there. And the moment you've been waiting for. Let's get on to it. Come join me, and let's get in the inside. You can see the full-on museum over here. Before entering, let's take a look at the sign here first. It reads the Gerard Hatcheries building of 1918. As you can see, just right here, that I'm pointing at, this where the sign is. It's open. Here. And all inside. Got rocks inside here. You can see all above here. Even all of this right here too. So it's just in the inside now. Wow. And then we get this unit here. You can see the stuff in the inside of that. Got all the pictures that they have. Whoa. We'll take a look over here too. We'll also take a look into that too. All horse gear. And then we'll take a look into this thing over here. Look above. We got old saws. And we got this here. We'll take a look into over here too. This is the first floor. We got some skulls there. Do not know what of though. Seeing here. Oh, the rusted. These are I believe are handcuffs. Rusted handcuffs, horseshoes, and other. Whoa. Did I get these? Whoa. Shovels and other mining stuff. And then we get this here. Old typewriters and an old book that's open. See this right there. We even got this room that we'll take a look into as well too. There's lots of like old historical stuff inside here too. Almost like the other museums that we've been to, but this is more completely different.
Who used to come up with fish. Yeah. And they've made these artifacts for us. But this,
Gnome shoes or something right there.
of them with the sturgeon nose canoes. And this is just when you come in the valley.
And now we get to the second room. Over here we got a piano over here. We got other things over here that we'll take a look at as well too. There is a sign over here that reads Argenta. Which, see this says Argenta. This right there. Walk in to see the sign of Argenta. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. Like, look, you know it says right there. Argenta. It's right there.
It's open on the weekends in the summer. And
This.
so we have lots of time to clean it.
And stuff there. Old chair, a spindle. Right there. I think that's what that is. It has the piano. See in there. I love how they got this. To look outside here. Let's see here. I like to look through the windows. That's a cool view. See here. Okay, to over here. Look up at the ceiling. We'll head up there in just a few seconds here. There's where it came in. So there's like, believe it are like 3 levels here. This is the first level down here. We're getting upstairs that we'll take. Right out there. Get up here. I'm just right here. Walking up these stairs. Careful.
This is fisheries.
Okay.
You get the bomb.
Mrs. Brandon's.
Floor.
And then this is
Oh, an old
radio.
radio. Grandfather radio.
grandfather radio.
Yeah, really. See? Just look at it. Right there. We got is a dining room just right there that we'll take a look at too. Here on the second level. Here is the second level that we'll take a look at as well too. Over here is the dining room that we'll take a look at as well too. You can see the table is all nice and set up very nicely. We get a nice looking clock there. Old picture. Old basket of some kind seen there. The one that stands up right there. Nice floor. Can take a look at the outside from here. Got these nice curtains. Right there. An old dresser cabinet right there. It's a nice design onto it. Seen here. And take a look into this here. This is music. Fiddles, I believe that's what that is. Yeah, so this is a fiddle. There's a fiddle player there. And that's what that is right there. And this glass cabinet scene just right there. In this room. So this room looks very, very, very amazing. Looks very well kept. And it definitely shows the heritage side of a bedroom. We'll take a look at this here. I get old pictures, different kinds of old lamps. This, I believe, is like an old cabinet desk. As you can see, here is a desk right there. So an old cabinet desk, which is what this is. An old chair. A big, huge spindle right there. As you can see. What's behind here? Old like old dresses. Just right through there. And then we get this. Old dolls. Just right there. And I love the carpet right there. Then we get this one that sits on this small rocking chair that's closest to the bed seen here. Nice bed. I do like how it looks. There's the outside there. Nice side table. And more old pictures. And then we got this. Old sewing stuff here. Pictures behind it seen there. Another old radio just right there. Wow. Absolutely love this. It's a very epic spot. And it definitely showcases the historical heritage side of Lardeau, Valley and of Argenta. Now let's get into the next exhibit, which is just straight forward from here. You take a look at this old picture scene here. Believe that this here is to be an old school room. Over here. Why? Look behind me. School desks and a chalkboard mounted onto that wall scene just right there that we'll take a look at in just a few moments. Windows again. Besides those old pictures, we get to see dresser, some sort right there. Dresser unit, table, chairs, more old pictures. We got books, all the books from over here, starting a little bit on the second shelf, the third shelf, the fourth shelf, and the fifth shelf. The bottom one is a more fuller one compared to the other one seen here. Up top you can see awards and old pictures. Over here you can see is a globe that sits onto that chair just right there that I'm just pointing at. And if you go look over here, you can see is another globe that sits on this desk seen just right there. Take a look over here. You can see the kind of flag moving from over here. I do like that view. And then there's only like two school chairs right there. Got one that's more a lighter color and more of a darker color. Made from wood. See in there? We get this. Got an old school bell right there. If you look up, you see this very old map. So you'll see just right there. All that right there. From the map, we get is a chalkboard right there that we'll take a look at now. All you see just right there. You can see what it has down below. It has like chalk. Right there. Yeah. I just saw the chalkboard just behind me from there, but we do have to get going, so we gotta head on back. So that's it for this. I'll see you downstairs from here. I thought there was 3 levels, but there's only 2 levels. I'll see you downstairs. And now we're going to exit this, and I'll bring us go to a wrap and close. And then that's it for this adventure. We're now going to bring us go to a wrap and close. I'll see you all back soon for our next spot location. We're really a magical adventurer race. Peace with love and blessings. Namaste. We'll end off viewing the museum to bring us go to a wrap and close. I'll see you back to our next spot location here in Argenta, BC.